Namaste all of you. First of all, I welcome you all in the new class, and let's start chapter number 1 of geography, and the name of the chapter is resources. So now next question is, what is a resource? All the things which fulfill our needs, whether it is a food, fresh air, clothes, books, computer, internet connection, smart watches, and even a piece of chalk. While we teach, we use a piece of chalk, so then that piece of chalk becomes a resource. So we can say that utility and usability of any object makes that substance a resource. So things become resource only when they have a value, and value means कीमत. कीमत means worth. So value can be of two types. First is economic value and second is aesthetic value. So value is of two types, economic value as well as aesthetic value. By economic value we can say anything that we can buy by paying price is called, that product is having economic value. For example, metals, car, scooters, three-wheelers, any substance, any article which we can buy is having that substance is having a economic value. But anything which beautify our environment, or we can say that adds beauty to the environment, that is called aesthetic value. So for example, beautiful landscape, mountains, rivers, they may not have an economic value, but they do have an aesthetic value, right? So now let's move on to next topic. So we can say that time and technology are the two important factors that can change substance into resource. समय और साथ ही साथ में मनुष्य के द्वारा की जाने वाली प्रौद्योगिकी में उन्नति किसी भी सब्सटेंस को क्या बना देती है, रिसोर्स बना देती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आवश्यकता आविष्कार की जननी होती है और हमें मालूम ही है बोथ आर रिलेटेड टू द नीड्स ऑफ पीपल. जैसे जैसे मनुष्य की आवश्यकता होती है वैसे वैसे वो चीज़ों को क्या बना लेता है, अपना रिसोर्स बना लेता है. पीपल देमसेल्व्स आर द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट रिसोर्स. मनुष्य अपने आप में भी सबसे ज़्यादा क्या है, सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट रिसोर्स है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, किसी भी चीज़ को, किसी भी आयरन को, हमारी अर्थ के अंदर आयरन पहले से ही है, लेकिन वो तब तक हमारे लिए रिसोर्स नहीं है जब तक मनुष्य को उसका नॉलेज ना हो, उसको एक्सट्रैक्ट करके बाहर लाने का हमारे पास में स्किल ना हो, हमारे पास में एबिलिटी ना हो. तो मनुष्य जहाँ पर होगा वहीं पर ही क्या बनेंगे, समस्त चीज़ें क्या बनती जाएंगी, हमारे लिए रिसोर्स बनती जाएंगी. सो इट इज़ ह्यूमन आइडियाज़, knowledge, invention and discoveries that lead to the creation of more resources. Each discovery or invention leads to many other inventions. So take the example of discovery of fire. When primitive man discovered fire by rubbing the stones together and with the help of friction, there was sudden discovery of fire, and that discovery further changed our heating habits, and we changed the habits of our cooking of food. So this is the first example, and second example is discovery of wheel. पहिए के आविष्कार के बाद में after that same wheel we used in different vehicles, and now discovery of wheel formed the basis of modern transportation. Our next topic is, what are different types of resources? So resources are of three types, that is, first is natural resource, second is human made resource, and third is human resource. So now we'll know about natural resources. All the substances which are present naturally all over the earth, and they are called as resources. For example, soil, water, wind, sunlight, fertile land, minerals. These are the example of natural resources. Now second question is, what is human made resource? When human made resources, when human change the natural resources into more valuable product, that is called human made resource. For example, road, transportation, that is bridges. Another example is bridges, railway tracks, gadgets, They all are the example of human made resource. Now third is very important, that is what is human resource. By human resource we say that suppose if in one country the population is educated, healthy, age longevity is higher, there is low infant mortality rate, then in that case the population is having a higher quantity of human resource. So that means people are knowledgeable, skillful, they are in large quantity, as well as they are focused to improve the quality of people skill. That is the meaning of human resources. Natural resources means resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. जिस प्रकार के जैसे भी हमें प्रकृति में जो भी चीज़ उपलब्ध है उसको हम उसी तरह से उपयोग करें बिना उसका कोई भी रूप चेंज किए, उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? प्राकृतिक संसाधन. Like the air we breathe, the water in our rivers and lakes, the soil, minerals are all the example of natural resources. Many of these resources are free gift of nature and can be used directly. जो भी समस्त चीज़ें हैं प्रकृति में उपलब्ध वो हमारे लिए क्या हैं? फ्री गिफ्ट्स हैं और उसको हम डायरेक्टली यूज़ कर सकते हैं, लाइक सनलाइट, सॉयल, वाटर. इन सम केसेस टूल्स एंड टेक्नोलॉजी मे बी नीडेड टू यूज़ अ नेचुरल रिसोर्स इन द पॉसिबल वे. लेकिन कई बार ऐसे होता है कि धरती में, प्रकृति में कई बार ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिसको हम यूज़ तो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हमें क्या यूज़ करना पड़ेगा? उसके लिए क्या अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा? टेक्नोलॉजी. लाइक जियोथर्मल एनर्जी, जो कि अर्थ क्रस्ट के अंदर है, जियोथर्मल एनर्जी है, तो उसके लिए हमें क्या चाहिए? टेक्नोलॉजी चाहिए. Let's start next topic, that is types of natural resources. As we know that natural resources are divided into various categories. In your chapter we divide resources into 4 categories on different bases. First is according to origin, second is according to renewability, third is according to distribution, and fourth one is according to development. First we will study about according to origin. According to origin we divide resources, natural resources, into 2 parts, biotic and abiotic. Biotic and abiotic resources. Abiotic resources are non-living in nature, while biotic resources are living in nature. In science, wherever you find bio means life. So example of biotic resources are organic matter, living things, living beings, flora, fauna, oyster, blue crabs, zooplankton, phytoplankton, jellyfish. All the living organisms are categorized under biotic resources, while in abiotic resources we can see which are non-living components of nature, like soil, humidity, nutrient enrichment, temperature, sunlight, non-living things, climate, rocks, soil. These are the example of non-living and abiotic components of resources. According to renewability, we divide resources into 2 parts, renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are those which get renewed and replenished quickly. Some of these, which are unlimited, are not affected by human activities such as solar or wind energy. Renewable resources can be renewed or replenished quickly. Now, non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are those which have a limited stock. Once the stock gets exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. जिनका स्टॉक क्या हो? सीमित हो, जो बार बार हम रिन्यू नहीं कर सकते हों. Like, since this period is much more than human lifespan, such resources are considered as renewable. For example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, all the minerals are non-renewable in nature. In the given slide, you can see 2 pictures, renewable energy as well as non-renewable. Always learn the example of renewable and non-renewable. Renewable are non-conventional source of energy, while non-renewable energy are conventional source of energy. Renewable can be replenished, can be renewed, while non-renewable cannot be replenished and cannot be renewed. Example are solar energy, hydropower energy, geothermal energy, wind energy, biomass energy. These all are example of renewable energy. They are free gifts of nature. In non-renewable sources of energy are fossil fuel, coal, nuclear energy, natural gas. These all are example of non-renewable. Now, according to distribution, resources are classified into two categories: ubiquitous resources and localized resources. Ubiquitous and localized resources. 2 पार्ट्स में हमने इसको डिवाइड किया है, एक जो सब जगह पर स्थित हैं ऐसे रिसोर्सेज, और एक जो कुछ खास क्षेत्रों में ही हमें मिलते हैं. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन रिसोर्सेज कैन बी यूबिक्विटियस एंड लोकलाइज्ड. रिसोर्सेज दैट आर फाउंड एवरीवेयर अराउंड अस, लाइक द एयर वी ब्रीथ, लाइक वाटर, like sunlight, these are example of ubiquitous, क्योंकि ये हर जगह पर होते हैं. Second is, but those which are found only in certain places are localized, like copper, iron ore, platinum, diamond, petrol, all the fossil fuel, all the minerals are localized. They are found in certain places only. The distribution of natural resources depends upon a number of physical factors like terrain, क्लाइमेट एंड ऑल्टीट्यूड. जितने भी हमारे पास में नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज होते हैं, सॉइल, मिनरल्स, जितने भी एग्जांपल्स हमारे पास में हैं नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज के, ये इनकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन किन किन फैक्टर्स के कारण निर्भर रहती है. दैट इज़ जलवायु, ऊंचाई, कौन कौन से भौतिक कारक काम करते हैं. हर जगह पे तो सब जगह पर तो फर्टाइल सॉइल नहीं है, तो climate, altitude, terrain, these are physical factors responsible for the distribution of natural resources. Natural resources, according to development, are divided into 2 parts. First is potential resource and second is actual resource. On the basis of their development and use, resources is classified into 2 groups: actual group and actual resources and potential resources. Actual resources, वास्तविक संसाधन, are those resources whose quantity is known, जिनकी मात्रा का हमको ज्ञान हो. ऐसे resources जिनका हमको मालूम है कि वो कितने हमारे पास में हैं, कितनी मात्रा में हमारे पास में हैं. That type of resources is called actual resources. These resources are being used in the present. The rich deposit of coal in the Ruhr region of Germany and petroleum in the West Asia, the dark soils of the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra are all the actual resources. So these are the 3 examples of actual resources. Potential resources are those resources whose entire quantity may not be known. They are not being used at present. These resources could be used in the future. वो समस्त संसाधन जो हमें मालूम है कि भविष्य में हमारे लिए संसाधन बन सकते हैं, यदि हमारे को मालूम हो उसकी टेक्नोलॉजी. तो अभी हमको मालूम ही नहीं है कि हमारे पास ये कितनी मात्रा में उपलब्ध हैं, कितनी क्वांटिटी में हम इसका यूज़ कर सकते हैं. तो ऐसे संसाधनों को हम क्या कहते हैं? पोटेंशियल रिसोर्सेज. द लेवल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी वी हैव एट प्रेजेंट मे नॉट बी एडवांस्ड इनफ टू ईजिली यूटिलाइज दीज रिसोर्सेज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे हमें मालूम है कि वाटर के अंदर देयर इज़ प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, और हम उस ऑक्सीजन को यूज़ भी कर सकते हैं, बट राइट नाउ वी डोंट हैव एनी टेक्नोलॉजी इन बाय विच वी कैन सेपरेट ऑक्सीजन फ्रॉम द वाटर. सो दैट इज़ द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ पोटेंशियल रिसोर्सेज.